Welcome to Mugshot Monday. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to be talking about a bunch of different things. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. So there is 4 mass shooters on the loose in Hartford, Connecticut. They killed, I believe, 2 people already, and they're on the run. They're suspected in like 4 other shootings. It's insane. There's a video. And Cindy, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. So there's a video to go along with this case. So right now in Hartford Police, in coordination with the federal and state and law enforcement partners, are sorting the streets. They're scouring the streets of the city capital looking for serial shooters. This is all hands on deck effort for the police departments and all partners at the federal and state level. They are looking for at least 4 people in connection with at least 4 Connecticut shootings. In each shooting, suspect opened fire in a hail of bullets using weapons ranging from assault rifles to handguns. And the handguns have switches on them to increase the rate of fire. The Hartford police said not only is it extremely dangerous to the public, but there are other officers are not equipped to go toe-to-toe with this type of equipment. The most recent connection of shootings took place under the cover of darkness Friday night. The city's spot shotter system. So it activates whenever they hear shots, when they hear gunshots in the city of Hartford, Connecticut, spot shotter will direct the police where to go. It kind of like tracks where shootings are taking place. So it says spot shotter activated around Park Street. And they found Jonathan Rosbaro and Jose Valdez. They found them dead, gunned down while standing by a grocery store. The suspects fled to Windsor, where police found their getaway car burned on Woodland Street. Police believe they were picked up with another vehicle. Now, I'm going to show you a picture. I'm going to show you a picture of them out of the car shooting. They have a video of this whole incident. So there's a picture right there with them standing out of the car on Park Street in Hartford shooting. It's really crazy. That's a really smart feature. It is. It's crazy. They've had it for a long time. They've had spot shotter for at least, I think, 20 years almost. I'm not really sure. I can look it up. But there's a video to go along with this. I'm not sure I can play the video. So it says Hartford police are asking for the public's lookout to be on the lookout for a late model silver Audi A6 with license plate BH14971. We need everybody's help with this. We have to stop these individuals as soon as possible, the police chief said. Each incident, suspects have been wearing all black with all white sneakers. Hartford police said the suspects are connected to the shootings on Wednesday in Ledyard Street, Thursday on Putnam Street, and again Thursday on Robin Street in Newington. This separate of deadly violence in Hartford brings the number of homicides to 7 over the past 5 days. The total number of homicides in the year is 27. That's on pace to be more than 2022. It's insane. People are out there doing crazy shit. Yankees for life, how are you? Thank you for joining me, man. So if you guys don't know, I've been dropping a lot of interviews lately. Go check them out. I did an interview with Larry Hawken. He is the guy from Escape from Alcatraz. He was in Breaking Bad. He was in Friends, Seinfeld. He was in quite a bit of things. So part 1 is out already. Part 2, you can watch right now if you are a member to Chattin with Staxx. If you get a membership, you can watch part 2 right now. And so that's out there. Larry Rolla interview. Shout out to Larry Rolla in Against All Odds podcast. He has great stories. Go check him out. Really incredible things. I have another interview dropping with him. We talk about Nicky Barnes, his association with them. He talks about Tony Salerno and all the crazy things he's been involved in over the years, being a horse racer. And let me see, son. Maybe I can play a clip for you guys of one of the interviews I have coming up. I thought I had a clip. Here's the first clip if you guys haven't seen it.
50s and 60s, he controlled the city. He controlled everything. And one day, I got myself in a. It was the first time I ever took in a partner.
Italian Stallion, what's up, man?
I used to steal a lot, only to support my. If I blew an engine in the car, I had a dragster and a roadster. I raced a roadster at Freeport
Joe
every
Della.
Friday, and a dragster. And
what's up, bro?
At West Hampton on Sundays, and you blow an engine or a clutch or whatever, you need money, and I had no money, so I did whatever I had to do, whether it be robbing gas stations or whatever. And one time, the only time in my life, because after I made up my mind to quit the gangs and everything, I just wanted to be by myself and do what I wanted to do.
So that interview is out. You guys can go check that out now. I'm gonna play a little clip from the most recent interview. So here's a clip right here of the most recent interview where he's talking about how he met Nicky Barnes. Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Larry Rolla. What's up, Larry?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right.
So last week we talked about a lot of stuff, and today we're going to talk about your association with Nicky Barnes.
Okay. Last week I left a lot of stuff out. You gotta remember that it's so difficult. See, like right now we're talking about Nicky Barnes. Nicky Barnes was a part of my life in the middle of complete turmoil, and it's very hard for your audience to understand how important it was for me, and how, in fact, at that time, Nicky Barnes actually saved my life.
You're going to have to stay tuned to see the rest of that interview. It's pretty good. Shout out to Larry Rolla. He has an amazing story. And he told me a lot of really good stories. Yankees for life. How are you, man? Joe Della, Cindy. Thank you all for joining me. Italian Stallion. You guys are all the best, man. Can't ask for better subscribers. So what's going on out there with you guys? The fires are insane. Did you guys see the fires on Maui? Crazy. I'll play a little clip of one of the videos. But a lot of people are trying to say it's laser weapons started the fire and all this stuff. Like how true is that? Here's kind of a map of the fire. I'll show you guys how big it really is. If you guys have seen videos, it's pretty insane. I got some pictures here. It's like the whole thing is on fire. It's insane. And does anybody know how this even started? Like, do they even have a clue of how it started? There's boats in the water that are just gone. They're all burnt. Here is a picture of an alleged laser. Allegedly. Here's another picture of where the fires are. Let's see if I get a video for you guys. I'll try to get a recent one. The death toll has now reached 96 as of 21 minutes ago. 96 people have lost their life in the fire in Maui. There was a famous tree. They were calling that the tree of life. And it's gone. It burned. All right, let's check this video out.
We begin with the death toll from the fires in Maui, and it continues to rise this morning. So far, 93 bodies have been pulled from the ashes, but officials warn that number is expected to grow in the coming days. The Lahaina fire has now become the deadliest fire in the U.S. in the past 100 years. FEMA's chief visited Maui on Saturday to see the devastation firsthand, and she spoke with residents who have lost everything. And she also heard harrowing tales of how they survived when so many didn't.
I heard their stories. I heard their harrowing stories of escape, evacuating again, a car that was caught on fire, then they got into somebody else's car. Yet what I always find, even during these incredibly tragic times, is this resilience of a community to come together and support each other. And that's what I saw.
And in the midst of just so much tragedy, we are also seeing some stories of hope. Mike Chattin captured terrifying videos of the flames approaching as he tried to flee the fires last week.
The Lahaina resident believed that he was going to die. So he called his family and he said his goodbyes. He and his wife got trapped on Lahaina and were forced to jump over the seawall to try to stay safe from the flames, and they made it out. But with no cell service, he hasn't been able to tell his family that he is alive, but eventually they were reunited. Look at this photo. You see them there hugging as they were reunited.
Crazy. Insane. It looks like hell on earth, that place. It really is crazy. Do they even know how it started? Saying crews in West Maui are doing the devastating work of sifting through the ashes of the incinerated home and beloved landmarks as the death toll rises. It's the 100 years. Deadliest wildfire in more than 100 years. As of Sunday night, officials confirmed 96 people have died. This unknown number, people are still unaccounted for as search teams with cadaver dogs look for remains in the devastated neighborhoods. One of the victims was identified Monday as a 68-year-old Frankie Treos, who died while trying to help others save his home. As the death toll rises, officials are facing questions about their preparation for the disaster of this scale and their response to it. While the deadly fire spread rapidly into neighborhoods, the largest siren system in the world was silent. Emergency communication with residents were largely limited to mobile phones and broadcasters at a time when most power and cell service was already knocked out. The state's main power provider, Hawaiian Electric, is facing a lawsuit claiming power lines blown over by high winds helped to cause the destructive wildfire. Through official cause of the wildfire has not been determined. Hawaii's emergency management agency reported last year that risk posed by wildfire to human life is low. This is the largest natural disaster we've ever experienced, the governor said. On Sunday night news conference, it's going to be a natural disaster. It's going to take an incredible amount of time to recover from this. They were like insane. If you see the videos, there's like boats burning as they're out in the water, floating around. They're just burning and bobbing around. I'll see if I get some more videos for you guys. See if we can hit up a live one. Here's one. This is insane footage. Watch this.
For the most terrifying images from the fires. Desperate people rushing into the ocean, the only way to escape the flames.
We're in the ocean.
19-year-old Noah Tompkinson was one of them.
Jerry.
Along with his 13-year-old brother, Milo.
You're gonna be okay, Milo. Okay.
And their mother.
Both sides, to the left and the right, are on fire. White smoke starting to come, which means the fire's starting to die.
How did the idea to run into the ocean, how did that even happen?
We kind of had it in the back of our mind the whole time that we wanted to be next to the water if things got really bad. we could, you know, save ourselves by jumping into the ocean.
Nah, man. Let me ask you guys right now. How many of you people are jumping into the ocean? I need give me a 1 if you're gonna jump into the ocean. Give me a 2 if you're not jumping into the ocean. You're gonna figure it out. I need to know. Would you jump in the ocean? There's sharks in that water too, man.
And that is what it came to. If we walked across the street, we would have been in the fire.
And Mila, what were you thinking, man? You're like a little guy and you've seen all this craziness in front of you. What was that like?
I was just trying to survive. Like, I was just in survival mode. That's it.
The three waiting in the water
Italian
for
stallions
hours.
say, hell no.
Did it get to
I'm
any
going
point,
on
Mila,
the,
where you were like kind of
listen,
scared, like, when are we going to get rescued?
I'll go on right on the coast, right there on them rocks right there. I'm not going in the water, man. I'm not going in the water. No way. Them sharks are sitting there waiting for people or some other animals. They're waiting to feed on people. Why would you just bob around in there and just wait? Hell no. I'm not sitting in that. Hell no. Eli, what's up, man? So these people jumped into the ocean to survive.
Yeah, because they're taking like a really long time because they couldn't get to us because all the cars were blocked off. So we were kind of just trapped in the ocean.
Look at that.
I didn't think we were going to get rescued. I thought we were going to have to wait till daylight and then swim out more and towards safety.
Despite his fears, Noah kept the family calm.
It's gonna be okay. Don't look at the fire. Don't look. Look this way. This is good. It's gonna be okay. It's all right.
They waited there well into the night, the flames burning on land just beyond them. And when their mother started getting too cold,
There was one point where we kind of like all huddled around her and just wanted to like keep her warm. We
Yeah,
kept-
you guys seen that, right? Look, right here. Right here, right? Hell no. My ass is going right up there on them rocks. Look. See right there? Them rocks right over there? They have plenty of space to go. They didn't have to wait out in the water, man. You are crazy. Hell no. I'm not doing that.
It's gonna be okay. It's all right.
they waited there well into the night, the flames burning on land just beyond them.
Right there, bam. I would have
And when their
waited
mother
right there by
started
that
getting
wall.
too cold,
There was one point where we kind of like all huddled around her and just wanted to like keep her warm. We kept like rubbing her arms, just like trying to create some warmth for her.
Has your mom talked to you guys and thanked you for being by her side, or?
We didn't save her. She also saved us. Like if any of us were alone, I don't know if we would have made it. It was the fact that all of us were together that helped us the most.
That's wild.
just one of the families here in Maui. It shows you the resilience of the people here. And Noah tells me he doesn't want to leave Lahaina. He wants to be here as it rebuilds to help the people on this island.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get
Thanks
eaten
for
by
watching our
anything either,
YouTube
man. No. So I know you guys seen this little fight, right? Down there in where was it? Louisiana? With the chair and all this shit, right? You know what my opinion is on the fight? I don't got one. There is no opinion. I think that's stupid shit. And everyone involved is stupid. All of them. They're all stupid. The dude shouldn't have moved. I mean, the people who started beating up the guy who moved the boat, that was wrong, man. They parked the boat in the wrong place. Like, and they wouldn't move the boat. So the guy moved the boat. So I heard that there were Russian warships parked right outside in U.S. waters. Now, how come we didn't hear about this? You know why? Because this is all we heard about. The Alabama fight. But no one told you about the warships that were parked outside the United States. Now, how come? Because everyone was too busy watching this shit. but there were Russian warships in United States waters. So things are a lot deeper than they seem. I think they try to distract you with stupid stories. A lot of really stupid stories, you know? Yeah, the Alabama, that was where it was a dock. And to add insult to injury, right? There was like it's like right there where the boat launches and all that. But back in the day, that's where it used to be the slave trader block or whatever. Used to be right there, right where the boat launch is. And then all this stuff happens. They're trying to divide the country. And there's no room for that. This was in Louisiana. I'll give you an exact address. What is it, Montgomery? Here, I'll play the video leading up to the fight, but I can't play the fight because of obvious reasons for YouTube and all that great stuff. But I'll play the moments leading up to the fight so you guys can make your own assumption. Oh, Ramondi will be back on shortly. He has some things to take care of, but he'll be back on shortly. Shout out to Ramondi. Now let's get into this video and dissect it a little bit. Now, this is what sparked off the whole situation. Now, you see the guy in the white shirt, right? Right here, this guy in the white shirt. So the guy in the white shirt works for the boat company. He works for the ferry company. The guy in the, we'll say pink shorts. The guy in the pink shorts works, he doesn't work for shit. He works for, he was on a boat and he parked his boat in the place where the ferry is supposed to dock, right? He parked his boat there. Now they were going over the loudspeaker and all this and that, trying to get this guy to move his boat. And all they were doing was giving him the finger and all this other stuff, right? So, and they were yelling a bunch of things to him. So, I'll show you. This guy moved the boat, and then this is the reaction he got. So it's a normal conversation till this guy gets involved. This guy right here, he is a problem. This guy gets into the picture, and there's a big problem. Watch. Now, he throws his hat. It's a wrap. Now, that's about all I can show you. If you guys want to see the rest, go check it out on YouTube. It's the best I can do for you guys. Shout out to Ramondi, man. He's a great guy. He has awesome stories, and he will definitely be back. Shout out to Ramondi. If you guys don't know, I got another show I'm going to be dropping with Larry Mazza. I believe it's part 5 of that interview, and it all ties in together. So don't miss that one. It's pretty good. Has a lot to do with Greg Scarpa and how Larry feels about him cooperating. Now, like how, after everything's said and done, how does he feel about the situation now? So I got that one. Shout out to Gavin Good. Go check out that interview. It was really good. I'm going to have Gavin on again. Go check out the one with Larry Hankin. That interview was great. Part 2 is out now. You can see it now. If you become a member of Chattin with Staxx, you can watch part 2 before everyone else gets to see it. All you have to do is become a member. And if you want to donate to the show, you can donate through Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all that good stuff. It's Cash App, $, Staxx 2021. And I appreciate everyone that donates to the show. Every single dollar goes right back into it. And I'm going to be coming on tonight. I got some things I'm working on. So I'm going to jump on tonight and I'll have a guest with me. I got some shows dropping this week. One's with Ignacio Esteban, retired ATF agent. And he talks about, I believe he talks about biker club things. Good vibes. You know it, Cindy. That's all we get over here. And so go check out some of the interviews I dropped, and I'm going to be dropping a lot more. So if you guys like this type of content, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like them, too bad. Start your own podcast. You guys have a great day.